breaking news coming in. Supriya Sule writes to Sharad Pawar, demands immediate action against the rebels. Accused taken and Patel for anti-party. That's the latest coming in. Supriya Sule has written to her father Sharad Pawar and she has demanded immediate action against the rebels, and that includes her brother Ajit Pawar, who she calls Dada. She also is saying Patel is indulged in anti-party activities and she wants to see her father take action against them. Latest breaking news coming in at this point. So Supriya Sule, if you remember, she had a press conference last evening, late last night, and she was very calm. She answered every question with a smile on her face. She said, I'm not going to be impulsive. She had also mentioned how she shared a good relationship with her brother Ajit Pawar and said that I know how to compartmentalize between my personal life and my professional life. And her entire demeanor was rather calm in the wake of what just happened to the NCP. But now she has acted. She has now acted and she has written to Sharad Pawar. She has demanded immediate action against the rebel MLAs. Latest news coming in right there. Supriya Sule demands immediate action against rebel MLAs. This comes on the back of NCP filing disqualification plea against the 9 rebel MLAs, as you already know, against on the instructions rather of Sharad Pawar. The Maharahstra speaker also has visited Fadnavis along with Ajit Pawar and says yet to study plea. A lot of drama going on right there in Maharashtra. And NCP also, we mentioned to you earlier, they've passed a resolution to disqualify 9 rebel MLAs. Ajit Pawar and other rebels expelled from the NCP, but now Sule accuses Praful, Patel and Tatkare of revolt. Sule says Patel and Tatkare spearheaded 9 MLAs' oath. So now she is squarely blaming Patel, that is Praful Patel and Tatkare, for the 9 MLAs defecting from the NCP. Sule has accused Praful Patel and Tatkare of this entire revolt. It's interesting to see. Preeti is now joining us live from the newsroom. Preeti, it's interesting to see that Sule has gone ahead and accused Praful Patel and Tatkare and not Ajit Pawar.
But it's very interesting, the developments that are taking place right now, Chaiti. If you just go through the latest developments that are coming in, Supriya Sule, in a letter to Sharad Pawar, asking Sharad Pawar to take action because he's the party president. So Supriya Sule is a working president. Now she's accused her other working party president, who is Praful Patel, of anti-party activities. Not just him, he is a Rajya Sabha MP. On the other hand, she's also accusing Sunil Tatkare, who is an MP as well. His daughter was one of the 8 who, along with Ajit Pawar, had taken oath yesterday. You know, there clearly seems to be an attempt here to somewhere down the line pin the blame on Mr. Sunil Tatkare and Praful Patel. Also leaving a window open for the other 8 to possibly make a U-turn and come back. Because ideally, you know, Chaiti, if you look at it, Supriya Sule or anti-party activities should have been, those who should have been accused, should have been all 9 who took oath yesterday. And how can you leave out the Deputy Chief Minister, Ajit Pawar? He's the one who's taken the highest oath in the new cabinet in terms of those who've defected. And out of the 9, it should be Ajit Pawar. However, what Supriya Sule has done is very interesting. This is politics at play at the best. Chaiti, pinning the blame on Mr. Praful Patel, pinning the blame on Sunil Tatkare and saying they are responsible for administering the oath in terms of administering a defection where 9 of the NCP leaders are concerned. It is an attempt to isolate the blame on Praful Patel and Sunil Tatkare, give some breathing space and elbow room to the others, not directly attacking Ajit Pawar because of course he's a blood relative as well, but on the other side giving enough elbow room to the others. Mind you, there have been others who are loyalists of the NCP Sharad Pawar, you know, the like of Dilip Walse Patel, maybe giving them a little bit of more elbow room because they are not being accused of anti-party activities, giving them room to maybe rethink. Very interesting what really is going down here. an isolation of Praful, Patel and Tatkare. And it's not just coming in from Supriya, Sule. You know, it's a concerted attempt by both the party president and the working president. Supriya Sule, working president, and the party president, Mr. Sharad Pawar. Remember, Mr. Sharad Pawar not using very harsh language for Ajit Pawar. That aside, did go out all in terms of attacking Praful Patel, where he said Praful Patel has got everything on a platter. He's got it easy. All he needs to do is fill a Rajya Sabha, form and actually go into the Rajya Sabha. He's always got it easy. So very interesting, the kind of power play, if I may pun on the word, that is taking place. An attempt right now also, fifth, you have about 48 hours where a meeting has been called by the NCP president right now, which is Sharad Pawar. And he's called the cadre, he's called even taluka level leaders, he's called
But Preeti, very interestingly, since anything and everything is happening as far as politics is concerned in Maharashtra, and we've seen that over the years as well, Preeti, has Supriya Sule left any room here for Ajit Pawar to return to the NCP? Is that probably a possibility?
Okay, the way you look at it is highly doubtful if that's a possibility, because Ajit Pawar has once again, for the second time, now taken oath as deputy CM. So I really doubt whether it's trying to leave any room for him to come back. But yes, because his family, she made that very clear in her press conference late last night, where she went ahead and said that he's like a brother, to her, and professional and personal relationships should and would be kept separate. But what she's also doing here, it's a concerted attempt, and it's an attempt not just by Supriya Sule. Look at the language by the entire current, whatever the leftover top brass of the NCP, Jayant Patel, Mr. Awad, and Sharad Pawar himself. A direct attack on Praful Patel, a direct attack on Mr. Sunil Tatkare, whose daughter also did take oath yesterday. So interesting, but leaving enough elbow room for the others. They are not being accused of anti-party activities. They are being accused of possibly coming into the play of Praful Patel and Mr. Sunil Tatkare. Giving them time for the next 48 hours to possibly rethink when this big mega NCP meet is being planned on the 5th, Chaiti.
What do you think now, Preeti? You track politics so closely. What can be the ifs and buts and possibilities over here given this particular development, and what's your reading of it in terms of what can transpire in the next 48 hours?
I think it will all come down to the numbers. Right now, the Pawar camp says that they have over 40 MLAs of the 53 that the NCP enjoys in the State Assembly. But having said that, where are those 40? If there should have been a show of strength of sorts, it should have happened this morning at a meeting at Ajit Pawar's residence, and we didn't quite see that. Our internal sources are telling us that the Pawar faction doesn't have more than 24. They need 36 of the 53 MLAs to actually buck the defection law. On the other hand, what we have been given to understand, out of the 53, if 24 have at least seemingly sided with Mr. Ajit Pawar, 15 are sitting on the fence, and about 14 have sided with Mr. Sharad Pawar. There will be an attempt to try and get as many to Mr. Sharad Pawar's fold by the Sharad Pawar camp. We've already seen defections in that order. There have been leaders who attended the swearing-in ceremony yesterday. One of the MPs from the NCP has also now said that his allegiance lies with Mr. Sharad Pawar. So there's going to be a lot of tug and pull from both sides. Mr. Sharad Pawar would have factored this in. Mr. Awad had said this morning that they knew this was going to happen sometime. They were just waiting for it. So there must be a plan of action. Knowing Mr. Pawar, definitely so. But what now? What you asked, Chaiti, it'll all come down to the numbers, how the numbers stack up. I would think in the next day or two there'll be more clarity on that. Right now, no. The Ajit Pawar faction, who yesterday confidently in that press meeting post-swearing-in had said that they are the real NCP, they don't have the numbers yet to prove that they are the real NCP.